Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Hope everyone is doing good. It's 8:20 for justice, yay! Few days in the stream, I had like an appointment and then I had to watch the puppy. But we're back. Yeah. Let's go. The last time we just finished the first case. And we're going right to the second one as long as we draw breath. The wheel of fate turn. I'm remembering stuff. Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. When the wheel stops. Oh my god. You die. Oh, the 3D stuff is so good. June 15, 9:12 AM. Wright and Co. Law Offices. Check this. Check everything out. You already know we're gonna be presenting this to everyone. Number inscribed. Pretty sure we've like seen that dialogue. Phoenix Wright, a pianist who can't play a lick, formerly an ace defense attorney of some renown. Ace attorney? That's crazy. 2 months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. My first trial, and I lost both my mentor and my job. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, I'll admit it. I was screwed. But even when I hit bottom, I told myself I'd never come here. Honest. Yeah, being the legendary Wright & Co. law officers. Okay, Justice, time to stop trembling. Ah, you must be here for the interview. Right this way. Huh? Hello there. You found the right place. Welcome. Aw. So good. Right puns. So good. So good. What's with this girl? Well now, shall we begin? Begin what? She's so cute. Boing. Right, first things first. Any special talents? Talents? Yes, well, you must have at least one. Well, I guess defending? Defending? Unusual talent, but it'll do. With a little jazzing up, of course. You think so? Let's give it a go, shall we? Huh? Go ahead. Show me. Defend. Just give it all you've got. Don't hold back now. But what are you talking about? I can't just defend here. First lesson. Professional can perform anywhere. Thanks. We want people to be laughing with us, not at us. Thanks. But I'm not sure why they should be laughing at all. What? What exactly do you think you came here to do? What? Defend? No? Excuse me, but do you know where you are? Huh? The Wright & Co. law offices, right? Oh, I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first. Look, what's going on here? Who are you? I came here to meet with the person in charge. Well, you've apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes. Mistakes? I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning. Perhaps you should go read the sign out front again. Instead of read, look, it says right there. Oh. Why does it say Wright Talent Agency? Welcome to the Wright Talent Agency, where you've always come to the right place. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. Whoa. Hi, Onion. Hi. CEO. I'm a magician. All came floating back. Trial. That girl. The ugly fucking painting. God, one of the worst things I've seen. Sir, please pick a card. Rusi, my beloved. That's right, she's my daughter. Trucy Wright. Got it. Trucy Wright, age 15, future stage magician in training. Apparently, the daughter of Phoenix Wright. Here, check out our flyer. Wright Talent Agency, from magic to the piano, even your defense. Call now. So, what's your name? Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Oh yeah. Check it. Check it. Oh, I've seen one of those before. That's an attorney's badge. It looks just like the one Daddy used to have. Hell yeah, glad to have you here, Onion. Thanks for coming by. Now if I take this badge and do this and this, see? It's gone! Hey, my badge! What do you do with my badge? No need to worry. Just look in your pocket. Huh? No way, my pocket? Wait a second, there's something in there. It's a flyer for your agency. And here's your badge. You can have it back now. It's the last time I let her touch anything of mine. Period. Let's examine. I gotta examine everything. Spaghetti. Whoa, that fork is floating. Not. Why do you have a plate of plastic spaghetti here? And that right there is the whole reason I became a magician. Do tell. I saw a plate just like that in a restaurant once. The floating fork looked so real, that's when I knew. Someday, I'd make magic more amazing than that spaghetti. There are all sorts of strange paraphernalia sitting on top of the piano. Those are my magic props. Practice, practice, practice. A professional never leaves their weapons far from reach. But you can't play the piano with all this junk on it. Oh, no one plays here anyway. The neighbors complain. Guess Mr. Wright really can't play. An old, sepia-tinted photo of a man in a silk top hat. That's my favorite magician. I want to be just like him someday. Sure, nice. Could have a mole model. A mole model, a role model, even if he's got to be well over 100. How rude. Grape juice. Oops. Blue silk hat, just like the one Trucy is wearing. Oh, that's just a show. Don't wear it, please. Last thought from my mind, honest. I put it best so clients can see it and know who I am. Nothing says magician like a silk top hat. Not a trophy. Strange split box leers at me from the wall. Is this one of those boxes for cutting people in half? That's right! This cabinet is used for an illusion called the zigzag. I've seen one on TV. Why is one just sitting here in your office? Oh, it's a little big for me, you see. Well, I'm using it as furniture. Hats in the top, shirts in the middle, and pants down below. I think it's a nice touch, don't you? Not exactly what I'd call a welcoming decor. I love that. It's Charlie! Don't touch Mr. Charlie! Mr. Charlie? He's been in this office much longer than I have. Daddy's mentor had a great fondness for Mr. Charlie. He's lived here since Daddy was a rookie attorney. Mr. Charlie. Right. Now I take care of him. A table. Doesn't look very sturdy. You've never seen one of these? It's a magic table. So, like, you make this teapot disappear? So you might think, but that's not it. I found better. Objection! Hi. For your very eyes, the contents of the pot change. From Earl Grey to I don't know how to say that. I assume it's like Darling. I don't know. Kinda hard to see the difference, I think. It's one of those hula hoop things everyone was crazy about way back when. Really? I had no idea these were that popular. Not so bad with one myself, actually. I want to see that. Huh? I'm still learning. So you can really make someone levitate with it? Show me! To Google. No, we're never gonna learn. Never gonna learn on this stream. This stream, we hate learning how to say words. I have no idea how. It's just a normal hula hoop, isn't it? these legal books must be Mr. Wright's leftovers. There's a lot of unrelated books in here too. One trick a day. Magic for idiots. I think a pro magician would aim a bit higher. Okay, I think we've inspected everything. You gotta make sure, you know? Oh, whoa, I can just drag it like that. Okay. Alright, let's talk. Right, talent agency. So is this really a talent agency? You bet. Daddy started it 7 years ago, when he quit law. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now. 2 people? Does that include you? Tracy Wright, magician extraordinaire. I've done a lot of stage shows, paid too. I am a professional, you know. Right. Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see. Oh, and the other person our agency represents is Phoenix Wright, pianist extraordinaire. Your dad, in other words. Didn't you say you couldn't play the piano? Our agency doesn't see that as a problem. Why? There are many magicians who can't do magic. At least you're optimistic, I'll give you that. So you're you're Phoenix Wright's daughter? That's right. After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I would keep him fed. So I'm kind of his sugar daddy, get it? No. I'm in charge of this whole office too. Pretty amazing for a young lass of 15, wouldn't you agree? 15? How old is Mr. Wright? Daddy? Oh, he is 33 this year. I'm sure there's a good explanation. I hope. About Mr. Wright giving up law. It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it? Eh? You know about that? Not the details. I remember the news, though. It was a big deal. So I hear. I was too young to understand what was going on. I'll ask Daddy about it next time I get a chance. Daddy, right. That reminds me. About Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in. Daddy's not here right now. He's in the hospital. Oh no. Oh, I forgot about that. The hospital? Yeah, he's on strict bed rest until he gets better. What? Okay. Which hospital is Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit. Oh no, are we gonna see? Oh no. Oh, the Hickfield Clinic. It's quite close. Okay, alright, I'm not feeling hopeful about this. Right, well, I'll be going now, and I'll, give this showbiz gig some thought, okay? Wait, I'll go with you. June 15, 9:45 AM, Hickfield Clinic. So, this is Mr. Wright's hospital. Oh. Yeah, go ahead, Earthbound fan. Oh god. What do I... visitors are ya? Yeah, are you the doctor? Hey, yep. Dr. Hipfield's the name. Good morning, Doctor. Oh, hiya there, Trucy. Cute as ever. Is this Daddy's room? Oh yeah, except he's gone for a morning checkup. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Trucy? Got any... Nope, I'm not saying it. Suspicious looking fellow, though he apparently is Mr. Wright's physician. The Hickfield. Doctor, the nurse was looking for you. Is an android still an android if it needs a human brain to function? What exactly is fuel? Like, consuming the brain as fuel? I don't know the exact, like, definition of an android. If I look it up, is that cheating? Or about the human? I mean, if it's like consuming like the brain as fuel, like not Or if it's like using the brain to like operate and think. Like, if it's a human brain like operating inside like a robot like body, I would call that a human. But if it's an android that like a robot, yeah, Cyborg still has human parts. If the brain is being consumed as like fuel, like it's not like I'm going into all of these different parts and like making memories and things and, you know, if it's like consuming it as fuel, like food, then I would say that's still an android. If it's using it to operate, to exist, then I would say that's like a cyborg. That's like a human who has a like full-on robot body. Why, if it isn't the daddy or the cutest little thing in town? Guess I'll be off then. Later, Trucy. Hate this guy. Wow, what an odd bird that guy was. Good morning. Didn't expect you so soon, Apollo. Mr. Wright. I save. Yeah. Mr. Wright, check it. Ah shit, I keep doing that. What's that? Looks strangely familiar. How could you not recognize an attorney's badge? It's been 7 years. I've forgotten a lot of things. Some 7 years are longer than others. The android has personality and thoughts, but without the fuel, they'll keep them? Interesting. Is it like, are the thoughts and personality but like coming from like an individual brain, or is it like it's an interesting question. It's kind of like a chip of like Theseus kind of thing. I would say it's an android, but it's, yeah. This looks like a child's toy piano. Gotta practice. I don't want my fingers to get stiff. The pro always keeps his weapon close at hand. Oh my god. Shall I play you a tune? No thanks. How unfortunate. I so rarely get a chance to play. It's not your job, man. Tay, you snuck some grape juice in again? Doctor said he weren't supposed to drink that here. Trucy, look at the label. It's alcohol, it's vodka, Trucy. Deep sea mineral water. That's fine, I guess. Find out about this called a cheating? What do you mean, like androids cheating? Or like let's switch the labels. Don't tell Trucy, okay? It's vodka. What can I say? The man loves his grape juice. Oh, Phoenix, right. Swaying, spiraling stack of DVD cases. Steel Samurai, the Nickel Samurai, the Pink Princess, the Zappy Samurai, Electric Bugaboo. All children's action hero shows. This kid I know keeps sending them to me. Huh, like a niece or nephew? Something like that. Like the collection. This kid's parents must be really generous with their allowance. Funny, Mr. Wright doesn't seem the type that kids would like. You would be surprised. Mr. Wright's bed. It's really messy. Look how messy this is! Story cyborgs exist, but androids have not been seen before this? Right. Yeah. You're just hopeless without me, aren't you, Daddy? Yikes, she's attempting to clean up. Look out. You got me. What can I say? I was raised in a barn. Try not to let word get out, Apollo, if you don't mind. Yeah, it might ruin your illustrious career pretending to play the piano. What's that on TV? Looks like some sort of action hero show. Oh, I know that one. That's the Sniffling Samurai. His booger flick attack is a big hit with the grade school crowd. I had no idea you like this kind of stuff, Mr. Wright. Well, what else is there to do when you're stuck in bed? Besides, the episodes will just keep piling up if I don't keep up, you know? Yeah. Try not buying them. That's the only time I get to watch and write up my reports. He has to write up reports! Reports? It's a long story. Like a lot of things, actually. I want to hear the full story! Also, don't these flowers, like, symbolize death or something? Like, I feel like that's not a great, like, omen for a hospital bed. You know? That might just be me. What happened? Or what happened? You could have imagined it. Me, victim of a hit and run. Hit by a car? Oh, he tried to swerve, I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air. Good picture, thank you. Only stopping when my head hit that telephone pole. Oh, I gotta adjust the picture, hold on. Huh. Yeah. You hit a telephone pole with your head? Are you okay? Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle. It really is as lucky as they say. Oh, Trucy. There's something that, well, it just doesn't sit right. I just can't believe you have a daughter, Mr. Wright. And she's so big. Not fat, but you know what I mean. Oh, Trucy's still a child. Daddy, how many times do I have to remind you? I'm not a child anymore. But you'll always be Daddy's little baby girl to me, Trucy. I hated saying that. I really hated saying that. It's like, it's completely fine. Like, it's completely normal. He's saying normal things, but just me having to say that? My foot. I'm not buying it. Oh, something you should know about Trucy. You don't mean death, I see. She's a magician, right? She told me. Not a mere stage magician. She's a genius. Teehee? Aw, Daddy. You'll soon come to appreciate her talent. Just tell me things instead of insinuating them. He's dodging the question! So why did you contact me? What could the right talent agency possibly want with me? I need to get prickly now. Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this. Huh? Didn't you come into the office of your own free will anyway? Well, yeah, of course. Hell, we're in big trouble here at the office. Big! I thought someone was dying. So you don't think this is big trouble? My talent agency represents only 2 people. One of them is in the hospital. That's right, Daddy. How are we going to pay this month's rent? The groceries. Yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation. The symbiotic relationship. One of us falls, the other 2 must fall. She's 15, Phoenix Wright! Phoenix Wright is 20, she's 15 years of age! Although, she does seem to be doing pretty well for herself, and he seems like a good dad. So, like, you know, I can let it pass. Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid. In any case, Polly here can't help you. You'll have to transfer to a new school. Again. Aww. Oh, I can't. I really just made friends. Oh! I didn't know this was a thing! I didn't know this was something that Trucy's, like, been through. It's not that big a deal, but that's just, yeah. How could you do this to me? To us! Polly! What? What? Now it's my fault? Just let the nickname slide. That note, how about you come work for us? I've got the perfect client for you already lined up. A client? You mean I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? Alright, I'll hear what you have to say. You got him, Daddy. Hook, line, and sinker. Haha, now it's time to reel him in. It's official. I'm scared. Our client. Alright, so who's the client? Yes, here. Take a look at the map and I'll explain. Oh boy. Last night I left the office just before 9 o'clock. I was going to that Indochina pasta joint. Al dente's, oh my god. Al dente's. I play piano there, of course. That's when it happened. Carl set me flying. He's just standing there. He gives no fucks. The car set me flying, nicked a telephone pole, and zoomed away. Creepy, huh? Just a tad. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it was no big deal. Car sped off in this direction. So, good luck. I don't like the sprite. I don't like his eyes. I'm covering them with my hands right now. He just looks at me, and it's really unsettling. Like, please, like, wear some glasses. Some sunglasses, please. Huh? Like, he looks through me. He can see all of my secrets. Wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. I'm the guy who knocked me into that telephone pole. Whoa, hold on, I'm a defense attorney, not a detective. Don't worry. Once you found the guy, I intend to sue him. Then you can stick it to him in court. Not a prosecutor either. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home. Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke. Huh? Oh, Daddy. Sorry, Apollo. He just loves jokes, you know. Even the ones that aren't very funny. Your real client should be stopping by the office anytime now. The office? You mean the talent agency? No harm in going. It's not like I have anything else to do. One more thing. You look into my accident too. I marked the scene of the tragedy on this map. Of the tragedy? It's right in front of this park. People park. Should be easy to find. So he's going to make me investigate this after all. Map added to the court record. Can I show you this? Mark the location of the accident on your map. Find the criminal who knocked me into that telephone pole. I love the music in the Ace Attorney games so much. 3 whole cases? 3? Oh no. 10:05 AM. Right talent agency. Hey. How long you planning on making me wait, eh? Ah, good morning. Hey there, Trucy doll. Sounds like your pop's at a bit of a rough spot, eh? Well, it's well that ends well, I guess. This is our client? Hey, so this is that Apollo fellow, eh? Oh, yes? The name's Apollo. Look at him there, arms all crossed like, ready to fight. Yes, sir. You don't mean that literally, do you? The boss told you what I need, right? Don't let me down now, Apollo. Don't worry about your defense, sir. I'm on it. Your defense? Your noodle half-cooked. It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed. My keep's been kept. My noodle stand's been stolen. Noodle? Yeah, could you not tell from my design? You know Mr. Eldune from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly? No nicknames, please? No, of course I don't know him. You know in these parts? Not really. And you know the best noodles in town. Eldune's Noodles. Whose noodles? My noodles. Help me out here, Trucy doll. This is Mr. Guy Eldune, our client. Maybe you can tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldune? Oh, let's go. Oh, anything for you, Trucy doll. Gotta respect the harmonica solo. I've got a harmonica. I have no idea where it is, but I do have one. Proprietor of the noodle stand, Eldune's Noodles, age 46. Hi, Eldune. Is the examined stuff all the same? I think so. Alright, I got something to show you, sir. Yes, noodle. Yeehaw, attaboy, way to flash him. Old Phoenix used to do that to my pups all the time. Your father? Yep, he'd whip that bad boy out and say, put it on my tab. You know, I'm good for it. A tab and a noodle joint? See, I think that this would have translated a lot better if they didn't decide to localize Maya's favorite food as burgers. Because I'm pretty sure in the original she likes ramen. Can I present that to you? Sorry, fella, but the only business I'm concerned with is my business. You gotta help me out. Get my business back. Who's this guy? So, you run a noodle stand, Mr. Eldoon. Guy Eldoon's the name, and noodles are my game. The secret's in the soup. I've been searching for the perfect soup for a year and a half. Oh, that's not that long, really. My family's been noodle men for generations. There's a lot of expectation on my shoulders. 15 fathers passing the noodle, 15 sons. It's a pretty old noodle. And fool that I was, I pushed it away. I rebelled against my pops and picked another livelihood. Yeah, I love the Ace Attorney localization, honestly. Like, sometimes it's like, it's kind of silly. Like, you could have just... It would make sense if you like ramen, but like, I love it. Eat your hamburgers, Apollo. But that didn't turn out so well. Oh, there was no denying it. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy. California, yeah. So, it was like destiny that you became what you are. Right, destiny's the word. Oh, I fought it. But in the end, I was bound by the twisted noodle of fate. Not a mental image I care to linger on. So last year, I started my noodle stand. 15th generation of Eldrin's noodles. So tell me more about Eldrin's noodles. You don't know the genius that are my noodles? I make them so salty. Why? They're saltier than salt. I really don't want to find out. Daddy's a regular at his noodle stand. He frequented my pup's stand back during his attorney days too. Yep, him and his assistant. I'm sorry. I'll be sure to drop by your stand soon. Wish you could, Sonny. Heck, I wish I could. I'd give anything for a bowl about now. What do you mean? It was stolen. My stand. Gone. Stolen? Stole a stand. It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle. Oh yeah. It's like an ice cream truck's bell but louder. He even gets complaints. Now you're just trying to butter me up. Sounded more like the blues than a whistle. I closed up my stand for the night and parked by the house. Then this morning, dark and early, it was gone! My keep, my castle! Oh! I love how he's dramatically playing the harmonica. I'll say Miraculous Clinic. Come in for a consult today. Oh, sad. Maybe some bum powder drop? Just guessing here. Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle balls were in there too. Up the bottom of my head. It's the saddest thing I've heard all day. And you know it. Anyhow, that's the deal. Good luck. Huh? Wait, what exactly is your request? My noodle stand. Find it. And the day you bring my baby back is the day you'll feast on as many noodles as you want. Of course, I'd make it so hot and salty, 2 balls would kill a man. Then I'd really need defense. Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective. This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay? You can get it back today if you can, Paula. I got noodles to make. I'm suddenly taking a turn for the bizarre. Traffic accidents and noodle stand thief. Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you about too, Apollo. Huh? I have a bad feeling about this. Ah, listen to the lady's problem now. Don't be cruel. Oh, I remember. Oh, I remember now. I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen. Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery? Well, someone stole a pair of my panties. Panties? So they were, stolen. Your, my panties, yes. Right, panties. That's a crying shame, that is, Truthy doll. I was alone in the office last night. I had hung my panties out the window that had dried. When a thief came and took them, my favorite panties! I ran after him. Give those back, I shouted. Wait! Well, that was suddenly brave of you. But I lost him. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do. A darn crying shame, yep. Well, at least the scene of the crime is convenient. I'll mark it on your map. Good thing I have this map. I'll be heading over now. Remember, find my stand or there's an empty bowl in your future, Polar. Right. You help out too, Truthy doll here, you know? Yeah, you help out Truthy doll here too, you hear? Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We had no work yesterday, and now we have 3 cases. I guess. Let's see where we stand. Baby noodles stand. Not in a courtroom, that's where. Well, the first item on our list, Phoenix Wright. Daddy's hit and run accident. We have to find the one who hit him. He's going to pay us for this again. And second item, Mr. Eldrin's request to find his stolen stand. Which we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles. And the last request is mine. Find my stolen panties. That bowl of noodles is looking better and better. Let's go, Polly! To the streets! Aren't you enthusiastic? How can I not be? Let's crack these cases, and you and me. Guess we might as well get started. Let's see, a hit and run, stolen stand. Last but not least, stolen panties. Alright, let's go. We gotta get to work. I don't want to go back to the clinic. But the completionist in me, I have to. Huh? Mr. Wright's gone. Maybe he's gone for an examination? He'll probably be back soon. Let's wait. I think it might take some time. Daddy always loves his examinations. Don't ask, Justice. You don't want to know. Why don't we come back later? Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh, and I can investigate things again. Playing spiraling stuck with DVD case, so looks ready to collapse. Better keep my distance. Follow Mr. Wright's favorite brand of grape juice. After that trial, I'll never drink grape juice again. Probably not a problem for Mr. Wright, however. Television's been left on to an episode of Steel Samurai. Looks like the same episode as before. Must be his favorite. Mr. Wright's bed. Ah, what a mess. Tracy must be in charge of cleaning at home. Have some water. Remember to stay hydrated, everywhere. Yes, yes. Alright. Keep moving. Oh, I can talk. Panty Snatcher. I should ask her more about her, This is gonna be difficult. Apollo! Yeah? You're gonna have to press me for information. Go ahead, do your worst. No thanks, I pass. You can't pass? This is your job. Look, I had hung them outside the window you better dry. When a thief came and took them, my favorite panties, I ran after him. Give those back, I shouted. Wait! But I lost him. Can't live without those panties. Please find them. Any leads? Well, do we have any leads? One moment. Alakazam! Alakazing! Whoa, where'd all this evidence come from? So what happens next? That's it! Pretty neat, huh? Yeah, neat. Alright, let's move. Let's go to the accident scene. Kentucky. 2:15, accident scene. This is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car? According to the map, this is the place. What a huge mansion. Hello, there's a nice looking lady over there. Let's question her. Okay. I'm a little curious about... Oh my god, the park over there too. Excuse me, can we have a few words with you? You want something? Whoa, that husky voice. Why am I suddenly sweating? Oh, husky voice? Oh no, this is gonna kill my voice. That's quite a house you've got there. You must have a lot of money. Whoa, money sounds like something my son would call his friends. This is the Kentucky family mansion, little girl. You kid with the hair. You want something? Me? No, not a thing, bye. Hello, we can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something? But the Kentucky family, the biggest organized crime syndicate in town. You're gonna ask something, ask it. If you're man enough. Whoa, right. Yay, way to whip him into shape, man. Does she know no fear? I'm Plum Kentucky. The fourth head. Wife of the fourth head of the Kentucky family business. Friends call me Little Plum. I'm Little Apollo Justice down at Lump. Gulp. Looks to kill this woman would be a mass murderer by now. Check it. Sorry, kid. I got no idea what you're talking about. Oh, okay. The Kentuckies. Little Plum? That's a really cute name for someone, so... Yes. Whoa, whoa. What is it, Polo? How about you go through me when talking to her, okay, Trucy? Huh? It seems like a bit of a needless procedure. I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures. Oh, little girl, you should know. We're gangsters. Gangster? Oh, that means you're the bad guys! Trucy, through me, please, I'm begging you here. The bad guys, I like the sound of that. I'm gonna need some warm tea after this. Takes a lot of hard work to protect a family fortune. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us bad guys. So you're saying that business is in a slump? Let's not ask about business if we can help it, please. Okay, hold on. I wanna examine everything. Wow, what a big house! And the gate is so big! The Kentucky family is pretty big around these parts. I like the fox, it's so cute! Ah, that's our family crest from the old country. Your family crest? We're clever as the fox and our teeth are sharp. So it's like a motto. You need a crest too, Apollo. Ooh, how about the scales of justice or a lunar lander? I'll pass, thanks. There's paint splashed all over this gate. A mess. Was this paint knocked over by the car that hit my daddy? That's right. And I'm left to clean up the mess. With a broom. If you find whoever did this, bring the scoundrel by, would you? Of course, then you can make them clean up their own mess. You're cute. Naive, but cute. When I find whoever did this, you can bet I'll be doing some cleaning. And there's nothing I dislike so much as a mess. Oh, I wish I could say cool things like that. I'll bet you do. I'd laugh if my teeth weren't chattering so hard. Brightly painted dragon. Why do I get the feeling he's glaring at me? His paints must have been to repaint this wall. That's right. I called in an artist to do the job right. He's the third so far. The third? The first spilled paint all over the entrance here, and the second on my kimono. So I... No, don't tell me. It's better that I don't know. So I fired them. Oh, okay. Last night's accident. So there was supposedly a car accident here last night. Of course you wouldn't know about it. Sorry to bother you. Wait. Yes. You're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet away. 30 feet and just walked away. That's my daddy. I should have known. One of our, capos? Capo? Thought he'd make a great point man. Capo? Point man? Could you avoid using too much, industry lingo? In any case, it's been nothing but trouble. I've been cleaning up this mess since morning. Bah! Cleaning up this paint? With a broom. Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident? It was around 9 last night. I heard a crashing noise and found your father drowning in a sea of paint. You came to his rescue? You have my husband, the boss, to thank for that. Car that hit your father knocked over this paint. Then turned the corner and sped away. They're in the middle of repainting our wall, you see. I'm sure that jerk is glaring at me. Why are you out here cleaning it up? What do you mean? I mean, aren't you a gangster? Don't you have any goons to do your dirty work for you? Please, go through me when you want to. Don't be such a stiff lawyer boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image. Yes. But we're community-oriented gangsters, you see. The boss likes to give back to the people, see? How noble of him. I availed myself of the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage. Now there's just the paint on the street to deal with. Public facilities? Guy. And this guy's pose. What if she means that trash can? I wanna save. that? She's looking at the park. She's pretty. I bet she has a story, you know? There is something about her. Too bad she seems to be in a bit of a rush. Oh boy. Hey, what's the deal? Looks like there's some trouble by the park gate. I smell an incident. Ma'am, that's not what you do to the park. Now, tell me where I can't go, young fella. I always walk through this park on my way home. Please, get down from there. You'll hurt yourself, ma'am. It's quite the determined old lady. Personally, I'm a little more interested in this park. You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie. Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous. Hey, miss, stay out of the park. Don't mad at me. Did something happen here, officer? Huh? No, move along, nothing to see. Why don't you kids go play someplace else? Not kids, I'm not playing, I'm an attorney. Something wrong? Ah, Detective Sky, we're fine, ma'am, nothing to report. Yeah! Detective? Why is she wearing a lab coat? I hardly want to comment on how people are dressed. And these kids are? Curiosity seekers, ma'am. They claim to be lawyers. Huh. Why don't you kids run along and play someplace else? Look, we're not— Oh, I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. Whoa! Whoa! Ahem! 20 days of experimental hydroxyacetylindosyltrace? Come again? What's hydroxy stuff? Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Tracy. Try to keep out the riffraff if you would. Yes, ma'am. How are we gonna get more information like this? Oh wow, okay. Plum Kitaki, wife to the 4th Kitaki family boss. Busy cleaning up paint spilled by her front gate. Mysterious woman encountered outside of People Park. She seemed concerned. Detective in a white lab coat, apparently in an extremely touchy mood. Why don't we ask that nice woman across the street? Oh yes, that nice woman. Go. People Park. Huh. Kind of an odd name for such an empty place. I wonder why it's named that. Hey, there's something written on the gate post. Huh? Oh yeah. It says, donated by Big Wins Kitaki. You mean the Kitaki family built this park? It's a— Wait, That was Tracy. Yeah, I was— For a moment I thought Apollo said that. I'm like, wow, Apollo. They're nice of them to give to the community like that. Let's not get too friendly with them, shall we? Gangster building a park? I'd move for a crime boss. I gotta say, I'd really like to know what happened here. Hey, I said no one goes in. Unless you want a face full of what's it? No dice. Alright, we'll check out the trash. There's a big trash can on the way into the park. Guess we could check it out. Detective's life sure is a hard one. I'm an attorney, actually. Huh? Two pieces of garbage with paint on them. These are slippers. The Maractis. They look like those slippers you get at the hospital. Look at this, Apollo! Doesn't this go in a car? Side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone. Wait, you don't think— I do. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Wright. Hey, Dream Machine! Hey! It's good to see ya. We're investigating a few cases. Miss Phoenix Wright is in the hospital with a sprained ankle after getting hit by a car. Mr. Eldune's noodle stand got stolen. Oh yeah, and Tracy's panties got stolen. Don't question it, it's fine. And we ran into a certain someone. Phoenix is fine, he's just in the hospital. Don't worry about it. Wow, and he took off its mirror? I never knew Daddy was so strong. I only have room in my pocket for one of these, though. Which do you want to take? I know, but anyways, Uh, slippers. Slippers crammed into pocket with the paint on them. Oh right, I can spin these things around. Miraculous Clinic. Bottom is covered with paint. Huh? What's this weird shape here? It looks like a leaf was stuck to the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint. The outline was left and the leaf was removed. Look, I got paint on my hand. Hello. I saw you try to wipe your hand on my cape. Do you know anything about this? No kid, no idea. Okay. People Park. Can I ask you a question? What? What happened to the park across the street? Oh yes, quite the commotion. Chicago lightning, as the boss would say. Chicago, huh? Gunfire. Someone was killed. Strange circumstances too. You're kidding! What a morning. Trouble everywhere. The park, the gate, even our house. Did something happen at your house too? Crime without honor, without remorse. It's a private matter. Wanna hear about it? It's a private matter. Wanna hear about it? Somehow I don't think no is an acceptable answer, Polly. Private matter. So what happened at your house? Yeah, she's awesome. And Trucy's just like, she just doesn't get it at all. She's like, oh, she's really nice. And she's like, wahaha. Bloomers, last night. I got a bad feeling about this. Me, Little Plum Kentucky, the victim of a panty snatcher. What? So it wasn't just my panties that were stolen? Got you too, did they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is a hardened criminal. Wasn't you, was it? No, of course not. Messy! I've heard word that panties have been disappearing lately. And the missing panties all have something in common. It's hard to imagine Trucy's and Miss Kitaki's panties having much in common. I don't imagine Miss Kitaki's panties, gulp. I know, we'll find your bloomers too. Great, show me what you're made of. Gotten me into this time, Trucy. Listen, it's a bit unnecessary, but I'm just rolling with it. I'm just rolling with it. Like, whatever. She's got pretty nails. That girl from before. Oh, welcome home, sweetie. Hello, mother. She's a Kitaki too? Miss. Yeah, our flyer. Right, anything agency? Anything agency? Oh my god, it's been... it's been... Yeah. It was just the right talent agency, but... Yeah, do you like the new flyer? So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice. Attorney? Drop by our office. We'll be waiting. Goodbye. Why did you give her a flyer? I don't know, she seemed like she could use some help. She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help. I wouldn't be so sure. Yeah. I have my limits, and it's getting there, but because I've played the game before, I can handle this particular thing. Okay, I think we move. Scene of the stand theft. No. Save the light. Vote. So what's this place? This would be Mr. Eldoon's house, silly. So this is the guy, Guy Eldoon runs a noodle stand, and Phoenix used to visit this noodle stand with his assistant back in the day. His assistant, you know the one, you know Maya, she loves burgers, and so they go and get noodles here. Oh my god, there's a doggy. Yeah. Hashtag burger. Eat your burgers, Apollo. Would be Mr. Eldoon's house, silly. Oh, so this is where his stand was stolen from. I can see a piece of evidence lying on the ground already. Hey! Bargain 3 shots for the price of 1. Look, there's a police car parked over there. You're right. What's with this sparkly entrance? What is this place, a hospital? There's a sign. Miraculous Clinic. Oh, that's where the thief went. Thief? The one who snatched my panties. He ran into this clinic last night. Wait, maybe that police car is here to find my panties. I doubt it. Well, there's only one way to be sure. Let's investigate. Ah, there you are, Sonny. Well, you find anything yet? No, not yet. Well, the longer you loop around here, the saltier your victory bowl gets. Just remember that. This bowl of noodles is sounding less like payment and more like punishment. Alright, let's examine. No! It's quite a sign. That's quite a sign. I take it that's quite a sign. I take it that's new as opposed to old. Ah, you like it? Made it myself, I did. I meant to write noodles, but ran out of space. Prior planning prevents poor performance. Lucky for me, it spells a word all by itself, and screws up my image, it does. It does have a certain power of willful denial thing going for it. I love it. Looks like the oil drum's connected to that sink over there. Collecting rainwater to do the dishes. How environmentally conscious. You don't think he uses rainwater to cook his noodles and make the broth, do you? Oh, I'm sure he finds the best water money can buy. Taste is his business, you know? Look, that sign over there. Aldunes only uses water from all natural sources. I'll take a rain check on eating here. Save the light. There's a handwritten sign here. Save the light. Save the light indeed! Mr. Aldune's house is practically in the dark here. Guess the hospital clinic next door blocks the sunlight. Everything's gone wrong since they built this monstrosity. Broth needs sun or it rots. What's a man to do? They just want my customers to get food poisoning so they can turn a pretty profit. Seems like a lot of trouble to go through for a few extra pennies. This house is, well, it's old. It's been well loved, that's for sure. I've lived here with my wife for many years now. That's all character though. Just like my soup. I always thought character was a positive thing. That's the place, right there. This guy's such a fella. I love this guy. This guy's such a guy. So I kept my stand covered all nice and pretty with that blue top there. So you use this plastic sheet to cover your stand at night? I see. I see? What? Did you figure out why it was stolen? Well, no, but it does suggest that the thief knew what he or she was looking for. They clearly knew what was onto that sheet. So it wasn't one of those casual drive-by stand snatches, you mean? Not bad, sonny boy. Not bad at all. Look. Look, a doggy. Good boy, Salty. Sure the dog has a real name, Tracy. Yep, sure does. Name's Spoon. It's a she, by the way. oh, this is delightful. Spoon doesn't seem so lively. You didn't get a bowl of salty broth this morning, that's why. Poor little thing. Apollo, let's find that stand soon, for Spoon's sake. I'm pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat noodles. Vote. Is this yours, Mr. Aldune? Hey, up there's the heart and soul of Aldune's noodles. The bowl absorbs my salty soup. Pretty soon it's gonna taste just like noodles. Wow, it does smell like noodles. Oh, my other bowls got taken away with my stand. Get it back from me, sonny boy. I'm begging you. Alright. Decorated with Aldune's noodles mascot. Oh, look! I love these little personal touches. It's a shame to hide it on the bottom of the bowl. Huh? When I touched it, the paint flaked off. He must have painted it on by hand with warm, professional care. For buying the cheapest paint you could find with cold, professional thrift. It's the Aldune's Needles mascot! Mr. Salty, he's sick. He... Not a very endearing mascot, is it? No, come think of it. It looks a lot like you, Apollo. Especially the red parts. Can I help it if I like red? I love these guys so much. Oh, your stand. Eldrin's noodles, was it? Aye, passed down from father to son. That stand's seen his share of salt. Salt runs in the family, you might say. That high blood pressure does too. So, your stand. Eldrin's noodles was stolen. Oh, it wasn't just a stand that was stolen, sonny boy. I lost those wobbly wheels, my silk-crusted stew pot, my stain sign. I didn't just lose a stand, I lost a legend. No one steals a legend and gets away with it on my watch. Let's find that legend, Apollo. Isn't it about time he bought a new one anyway? Are there any more details you could give me about the stand? You bet, sonny boy, it happened last night. I was blowing my whistle like always, crying to the town, I was. The smell of broth filled the streets, thick and salty. I got home, well, right before 10 PM, I reckon. Just not aiming for that late night market. I washed my bowls and gave the wheels a squirt of grease, then I went inside. When did you notice it had been stolen? Early this morning, before the sun rose. Work starts early. That many people eat noodles for breakfast? I'm washed up on the sully shores of ruination. That stand had my whole life in it, nay, my whole being. Took everything? All my soup stock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams. At least they left one bowl. Look, there on the ground. If we don't find that stand today, then I'll be forced to walk the streets peddling that bowl, my last bowl. Please, I'm under enough pressure here as it is. Garage. That's it! That's where the thief who snatched my panties ran to! Welcome back! Have you returned with noodles? I'm actually planning on having some noodles later, probably in the stream. I didn't plan it because of Eldrin's noodles, but that's a coincidence. It's a cry and shame, that is. If they have to steal, make it my loincloth, not some pretty girl's panties. Yep, alright. Garage, right. You don't think the thief lives here? The thief lives here, do you? Oh my god. It's great. Is it salty? Eh. I wouldn't put it past that good-for-nothing doctor. Do I detect a little animosity here? Let's make sure to check out the garage thoroughly. No. Check it. Tell my bowls by the Mr. Salty logo. The mascot of Eldrin's Noodles. They come to the stand, they sip, they drink deep from that bowl. Ooh. And when they see the bottom, their face looks just like Mr. Salty's genius, you know? Very high concept. Can't play trade if you don't love the tools. Remember that. Yes, sir. See, here's the thing for professionals. Really. Sorry, sonny boy, my interest is for my stand and precious little else. Get cracking on that case. Find my stand, I'm begging you. Alright, well, let's check out stuff here. 3 shots for the price of 1 bargain. That is a bargain. What a steal. Looks like they have a special offer going on. 3 shots for the price of 1. Ooh, now's our chance, Apollo. That's for what? I don't need any shots, thank you. Whoever runs this clinic, they seem pretty business-minded. I'd understand if there was an ambulance outside, but a police car? Maybe they're tax evaders. Oh, sorry, miss. No going into the clinic today. Did something happen? Huh? Oh no, nothing to see here. Move along. You'll have to find someplace else to play doctor. You look like the right age to be playing doctor? We need a little more info on this Maractus clinic. We could ask Mr. Aldrin. He is the neighbor after all. And we should check out that garage. What if the thief who stole my panties is still in there? That's my reaction too. That doorway sure is sparkly. The Maractus clinic, huh? Looks more like a casino parlor than a hospital. It must be quite profitable. Funny, it looks closed. Maybe they're on vacation today? It is very sparkly and grand. Rectus Clinic. Hey, do you think something happened next door? That's a police car out front. Probably gave someone food poisoning, I'll bet. Anyone's at risk of giving someone food poisoning? The police car got here this morning, actually. I asked what they were up to, but they wouldn't even tell me. The neighbor. Fire Emblem Heroes. Not that I was surprised much. That doctor works for the wrong crowd. It's just a matter of time before he got what's coming to him. Fire Emblem Heroes. The wrong crowd? Never you mind about that. Okay. Can I present? Try that again? Okay. Okay, let's move then. Oh, I can go into the garage. Ow! Rectus Clinic garage. Oh shit. This is the place. This is where that penny snatcher ran. Sure? Maybe? Let's look for clues. Eye patches. Clues to a penny snatching. Clues like a pair of panties. Trucy? Could you try not saying panties so many times? Human body! Check this guy out. Eek, someone's there! Oh, it's just a gold-painted human skeleton. Just a human skeleton? And painted gold? There's a mannequin hand waving to us from the box behind the skeleton. This place just screams hospital storage, don't you think? It screams something, that's for sure. Look, it's a folding ladder. Polly, that's called a step ladder. Come on! Step ladder? How is that different from a regular ladder then? Yeah, meow. It's a much more complex piece of machinery. It's like two ladders stuck together. So you admit that basically it's a ladder, right? Wait, huh? You have to look past the form, the essence of the thing. Can we talk about something else? Meow. Hey, a kitty cat! Here, kitty, kitty, kitty! Meow! It's not coming down. You do look kind of suspicious, you have to admit. It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you. Okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat. So cute. I love Apollo and Trucy. They're so cute. Like, they're dynamic. I love them. It's like, it's hard to make, like, you know, like the dynamic duo, like, probably Meows again. It's hard to, live up to, you know, Phoenix, right, and Maya, but Trucy and Apollo is pretty good. Meow. Meow. There's something about this car. Let's take a closer look. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god. Is it a muffler in the muffler? It reminds me. I once read a record of a case that Mr. Wright worked on many years ago. Oh my god. Apparently, there was this car with a piece of cloth shoved into the tailpipe. That piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue to solving the case. Wow. Remember that case record whenever I'm checking out a car. I always check the tailpipe. Everyone's gonna have a hobby, I guess. Wouldn't it be funny if... Hey! There's something in there. What? Wait a second. Are these your... Ah! My panties! What? Already? Oh, thank you, Apollo. You're a genius. Amazing! No, really. Don't mention it. No, I'm serious. I'm really impressed. You must have a nose for finding guilt. What are those? What are those? My little panties, of course. They've come home to Mama. I can't wait to use them. Going to put them on? Watch closely now. See? Nothing in the panties. Ta-da! Whoa, where'd that come from? Where'd that bowl get in your panties? My panties are in extra dimensional space. Anything can fit in there. This is a banger alert. They're my magic panties. It's one of my best tricks. Magic panties? They love them over at the Wonder Bar. I do shows there nightly. Wish I had underwear like that. You mean those panties are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner. Alright. Well, that's one case closed at least. What are you saying? We still have to catch the sly devil that ran off with the tool of my trade. Oh, right. Something tells me we're not finished searching this garage anyway. Let's examine him. Yep, they're pennies. Something the matter? I was just wondering if there was like a switch on these? Of course not. Huh. Serious. Oh, you want to know the secret of my panties? No thanks. Who says magic panties in a stage show anyways? Yeah, they are more like bloomers, but they've got to be like, oh my gosh, yeah, my panties! Ace Tony has the like anime bullshit quota that they do need to fill out. It's just like the law. Look, a cell phone. Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure. Wonder if it belongs to the doctor here? We should bring it to him later. It's got a watch on it. Let's check it. You got games? Look at this cute little watch strap. I want one. It's kind of odd though. What is? I mean, if you wanted to know the time, you could just look at the phone itself. Hey, you're right. Sharp, Apollo. Thanks. Finally, some respect. So what does that tell you? Well, the owner of this phone doesn't think through the details, for one. They did drop their phone after all. I kind of figured they were a little spacey already. Oh, good point. I'm not gonna try telling time. It takes me a moment with analog clocks, and I'm not Roman numerals. I have to think too much, and so I'm just not even gonna try. Hey, look at that! The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue. What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. You're not keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly? Clue? Let's see. I don't have the evidence. It's in the trash. Not that I can think of. No? Then what were you smiling about? Oh, I wasn't smiling. It was the dust in here. Thought I was going to sneeze. Yeah, I mean, look, I know how it works. Like, I can, but it's just like... I don't feel like it. Watch you! Well, don't make faces that are achoo! So misleading then. About chicken smoothie? Oh, that's awesome. No yawns are contagious, but sneezes? Well, I'm sure there's gonna be a clue somewhere. Let's keep checking things out. Okay, well I know where I've gotta go. For like half an hour. That's awesome. Okay, I need to go... to here. I took out the slippers. Can I take both of the things because now we've got the magic panties? Oh, awesome sauce! The side view mirror with some paint in this trash can. I can only carry one thing at a time in my pocket, you know. Should I swap these slippers for the mirror? Swap. Sure, let's swap the evidence. Just see if you would. I might. Alright, let's check it out. Right, got some yellow paint on it as well. It's cut clean off. I wonder what's in there. Don't. There are bell wires hanging out. Let's see. Zap! Eek! What? Are you okay? Just a little joke. Don't scare me like that. You mean don't shock you? Zap! Alright, let's go Eldune's house. She's so silly. I love Trucy. Alright, we gotta check this out. I can present some evidence now. Apollo, I just pictured like with that, Apollo just like leans a little closer and then a little closer. And Trucy's like, what are you doing? You could just like walk over here. Alright. Echo! Hello, hello! Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay, show evidence. I think I do have just the clue you've got in mind. It's my attorney's badge. My clue is this. Whoa, it's the same color and size and everything. A perfect match. I'm ready to work, yay! I guess we could check it out. Three pieces of garbage with paint on them. This Apollo, doesn't this go in a car? Side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone. So, touching grass, that's a good one. For those that were there at the start, Phoenix, right, he was hit by a car and launched like 30 feet and then he hit his head on a pole and the only injury he got was a sprained ankle. Oh, it looks like we've just solved a case. It's the car that hit Daddy last night. Sitting right in front of us, yep. Wow, you put the pro in professional, Apollo. Gee, thanks, Trucy. Apollo! Certified Phoenix, right. Oh, what is it? Now that we've solved this case, we should go report to Daddy. He'll mope if we leave him alone too long, knowing him. Okay. He doesn't seem the type to mope, though. This is hardly a case worth reporting. I gotta pat Spoon. Good girl, Spoon. Oh, classic blunder dream machine. Oh right, there was the girl. Doesn't seem like she's here. Hickfield Clinic. Yo, how good is it? Daddy, how do you feel? Not bad, Trucy. Not bad. Dream machine, must stay on duty at all times. Ready to dream whenever. Good to have you youngins on the case. Let's old Daddy get some well-deserved R&R. The elderly need their rest. He's 33! He's 33! Isn't he only 33? We've cleared up most of the cases. I was right about you. Competent. Capable. Tell me what you found out, if you want to. Your enthusiasm is overwhelming. Intercourse was held for Autobot. Well, Trucy is 15. We don't know yet. We don't know what happened. There's been a 7-year gap since the last game. So, you know. Alright, let's talk. Progress report. Well, I certainly didn't expect you back this early. Polly's amazing. He found my panties so quick. Almost like he was the one who stole them. You have an interesting concept of praise. And? Did you find the mad driver who gave me that 30-foot toss? Cannon. Apparently he was a doctor from the Maractus clinic. Maractus. Maractus, eh? I've heard of him. Nothing good, mind you. That reminds me, a police car was parked outside the clinic. Maybe something happened? What is this Maractus clinic anyway? Well, I've heard of the rumors. That clinic's been making good money. In a bad way. Bad? Ties to organized crime. The Kentucky family. The Kentucky family? You mean the Kentucky family? The Kentucky family? Did that on purpose. Some injuries we can't take to a public hospital, see? They use the Maractus clinic for their patch-up jobs. It's hard to say that word. Kentucky Fried Chicken family. Oh wow, that's awesome. Interesting. Yeah. Years before like the actual game started, they had a kid together. People Park. It looked like something had happened in that park. Body was found there in unusual circumstances. Something more unusual than being dead? Not our concern in any case. Right, let's ignore that and find that noodle stand. Whatever happened to professional curiosity? Thanks, really. If I get tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to this miraculous place. Maybe hit him up for some reparation. A little legal action would do me some good. I was wondering when I get paid? Solved the case of your accident and found a missing article of clothing. My panties! That leaves the noodle stand. Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. I'd be happy to help with anything not involving money. Don't think about it. Goodbye, quid pro quo. Hello, pro bono. Ha. That was a sigh. Well, alright, back to the office to plan our next move. You wanna see? It's magic. They're magic. They do magic tricks. Uh-huh. But they were stolen. It's just, you know, one of those things, just don't worry about it. So this was the thing that led you to the car. Yes, sir, the mirror you knocked off was just the clue we needed. Good work, Apollo. Of course, you might say. I was the one who made solving that case possible. You get points for knocking off the car mirror. It's actually a relief to be so thoroughly ignored. Look, my panties! They came home to Mama. Thanks, Apollo. I was worried about them too. Trucy special ordered those. Startling display of parental concern. I'd hate to have to buy a new pair. Ugh. Reload tomorrow? Wait, is it tomorrow? I thought it was the 2nd of February. I'm looking it up. Oh, okay, yeah, it is the 2nd of February. I actually, does it come out? Is it based on region? I hope it does. It is. I don't want to wait. I'm so fucking excited. For me, it's in 2 days. I'm so excited. I was holding back talking about it this stream. But alas, I'm so excited. What a not so startling display of cheapskatedness. Even if it isn't, like, it comes out based on, like, local time, I'm gonna be streaming when it's out, like, yeah. I am filled with autism. Alright, let's go to the Write Anything agency. The WAH! You, the woman from the Kentucky place. Yes. I knew it! Something's the matter and you want our help, right? Ooh, what? What, Yakuza 8? Ooh, I haven't played any Yakuza games. I think I would probably enjoy them, but I've got too many games to get through. But they look really good. Well, you've come to the right place. This way, please. Thank you. My name is Alita Tiala. I have a request. Your request. Let me guess. Something's been stolen? A flyer. Finish soon. Oh, whoa. It says now defending, so I thought. What? You mean you want me to defend you? Me? Maybe you can tell us what happened? Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your stand? Or your panties? No. I'm not the client, actually. The client would be my fiancé, I suppose you'd call him. I'm having dreams about it, I feel that. Dream machine. For real. Fiancé? What happened to him then? He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder. Murder? Have you heard about what happened at the park? So what's your story? You frequent the Kentucky mansion, yes? Are you a member of their, organization? No, not yet. Not yet? See, I'm to be married next month. with the boss's son. Boss's son? So he's a, well, a gangster. Yes, but the Kitakis are locally responsible gangsters. I thought it'd be nice for a change, quit my boring job, live the good gangster life. I think you're onto something. Miss Kitaki. Mrs. Kitaki. I like the sound of that. And I'm not sure your daddy would care much for that. Alright, murder in the park. What happened? I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found in the park, near the Kitaki mansion. There were a lot of police cars there. Apparently, the victim was shot with a pistol, but I hear the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual. And your fiancé was arrested for this? What sort of person is your fiancé? Your fiancé is the Kitaki family's only son, correct? His name's Waki. Waki Kitaki. I brought a photo. I love him. Oh, that's quite the photo. I love this guy. I know. Oh, he can be powerful and menacing. That's so cute. But if he's the boss's only son, yes, I'm sure he'll take his father's place someday. Say, I'm a boss already of this agency. Please help my Waki, please. Right. My first solo defense case. Crime boss's son or not, I'll prove he's innocent. I had a letter of request. I know you need those. Right. Let's go check out the scene of the crime. Hit request? Hello? Hello? Why does this envelope say hit request? It's a bit of lingo, like call an hit or hitman. Oh, you mean gangster talk? So does hit mean to defend and gangsterese? Well, a hitman? I certainly hope not. Something tells me she used the wrong envelope. Why would you do that? Alright, well, let's go to the detention center. Sus. Polly, you look as happy as a clam in its shell. He's innocent, Your Honor, completely. He didn't do it. For a lawyer, this is it. The place where the battle begins. You need something? Yes, we're the attorneys. I was hoping we could see Mr. Waki Kitaki. Sorry, he's in questioning right now. It'll take a while. Drat. Oh well, guess we'll have to come back later then. So much for that battle. Security guard. He stands here watching this room. I have no idea if he's listening to us talk. I'm not even sure he's breathing. That security camera is looking at me. I wonder if they tape all of this. Apologize, I got bad news for you. I'm recording this, Apologistice. And go back to the wah. So this is it. My first murder crime scene. It's you kids again. Look. Can't you find some other place to play? I'm not playing. We're, investigating, aren't we, Apollo? Sorry, I have a letter of request here. Letter of... Huh? Why does it say hit request on it? Mr. Yella must have used the Kentucky stationery. Excuse me, coming through. Oh god, get ready for like the worst accent ever. It's you, Mr. Gavin. Who's this guy? Must say I'm used to being inspected by the ladies. This is the first time I've felt this way with a man. How could he just, as like your introduction line? God. Oh, we got Waki Kitaki. He's 19? the defendant, heir to the Kitaki family empire and Alita Tiala's fiance. They know what Ace Attorney fans want. Yeah. Mr. Gavin? Oh god, I don't even... Jeez, I don't even know how to do his voice. It'll happen. It'll What? That's me trying to do it. Get my German accent going. Fräulein, what is this sweet morsel like you doing in such a dismal place? Can I help? It's bad, it's bad. Yes! The policeman officer fellow here wouldn't let us in. We even have a letter of request. You must be exhausted, standing out here. I will take you to the scene of the crime. Oh, really? By your leave, officer. Yeah, yes, sir, of course, sir. Ah, very well. This way, Fräulein. I mean, look, it's... If I do a bad German accent, it's in character for him. Because I don't think, like... I don't think he's actually German. Like, I'm pretty sure it's, like, meant to be, like, a fake accent that he does. Wee! Look at this guy. Hey, what about me? Jesus. People Park. On that note, enjoy your investigation. Thank you. Will we see you again? Menu, ramen, 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 rice bowl. Can't find food, no! Aus the wind, Fräulein. I'll be riding on it. Who was that? Eek! Apollo, look! Corpse! What? Hey, it's just a mannequin. Wow, it sure got me. Might I ask exactly what it is you're doing here? We have him in the video. Spitting image of Mr. Gavin. Blew in like the wind and left like the wind. Yeah! Oh, it's you. How did you kids get in here? Oh, this guy, well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Him again. That glamorous fop always getting in my way. Anyway, this scene is off limits. Excuse me? We have a letter of request. One moment. Why is she holding that big magnifying glass? It's Drover, no. It's a pullover. I'd recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says this was written by Alita Tiala. Oh, I see, I see. Thanks. It took you 30 minutes to figure that out. So, what's up with the mannequin there? It's taking the place of the body, preserving the scene of the crime as it's found. The body? Is pulling the stand? So you're a defense attorney, are you? I'm Detective Emma Skye. I'm in charge of this crime scene. She doesn't seem that happy about it. Emma! Head detective on the case, obsessed with forensic science. Mood touchy. She's 25 now. Wow! She doesn't seem that happy about many things. There's like the like thing, it's like Facebook and it's like someone's updated their profile picture and it's like a smile might be nice, nothing to smile about in life. I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pairs of handcuffs, just in case. Check it. Ah, shit. Check it. If you could spare a moment to take a look at this. Can you see that I'm extremely busy? Eating snacks, yes. Busy eating snacks, I'd say. This is going nowhere fast. I doubt she's gonna respond to anything I show her. So let's have a look around. Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Apollo! Look! That stand! It says El June. I've noticed. Well, we've solved the case of the missing stand at least. Or the circumstances could stand to be better. Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. You need to investigate. Investigations to be carried out by professionals scientifically. She's not gonna let us check out the crime scene, is she? Or is she? Hey Apollo, very unscientific analysis tells me something here. Very suspicious. I think I know what you mean. It's kind of hard not to notice. Better check out what we came here to find, at least. Well, I mean, I checked out the stand, so I guess that's... Alright, let's talk. The case. Detective Sky? Quiet, please. It's snack time. Not making much progress here. She must not be very busy. Never seem to get a lucky break. Back after 9 years, they won't give me the position I requested. And then I hear he gave up the defense attorney life. He? Who's he? The next defense attorney? Your story. Detective Sky? Quiet, please. Snack time. Not making much progress here. Okay. We're not getting anything here, are we? Is there anything I can show her? She's hungry. She's a growing girl. I thought maybe because it had Wright's name on it. I guess. Just for the sake of it, we'll do this as well, but I think we probably need to go see Phoenix. It's snack time, everyone. How many bags does she have? It's like Trissy's panties, it's another dimension there. Alright. So let's go to the where. And let's go to Good Clinic. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Ah, you're back. Ran into some problems? Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something? Who? Me? No, I'm fine. Really? What's this? So there is a problem. No, no problem. Actually, I got a defense request. Defense request? That is a problem. I've given up the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore. The request was for me. Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's doing that on purpose. I know it. Murder! So what about this defense request? It's related to the murder in People's Park, actually. Guess what? We found Mr. Eldrin's noodle stand at the scene of the crime. Did you now? That's unusual indeed. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon. I think the murder weapon was something else. That's an action, yeah? It's like, well, guess it's time to murder this guy. I mean, you don't know what the murder weapon was? That funny detective lady wouldn't let us on the scene. What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyway? Lab coat? I don't think she'd be involved with this. You know her? You could say that. Sky connection. So, you know her, don't you? I met her in a case. This was about 10 years ago. She was still a high school student at the time. I'd make her about the same age as me. That's my daddy. He knows all the police types. Water type, fire type, electric type. Oh wait, maybe you know that other guy too. That other guy? That shining prince on the motorcycle. Prince? Mysterious prince. Follow. Tell me about this Prince of Trucy's. Indulge a concerned father. He was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin. Did he now? You know him? I guess this is Christoph Gavin's younger brother. His brother? We're acquaintances after a fashion. Flavia Gavin, rock and roll god incarnate. Flavia, what a lovely name. He is so dreamy. I didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. And what was he doing out there? I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths again soon. Now, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park? Yeah, that detective woman won't let us. Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder. Whoa, Phoenix Wright! Whoa! Is that how it works? We're taking that to this detective. White powder? I hope it's not what I think it is. Just take it to her. It'll be fine, you'll see. Oh, and tell her I said hi. Phoenix Wright! Case. I think we should focus on finding more information about the case. Due to be having fun? Of course! This is my first criminal investigation! I'm 15, by the way, and it's so mysterious. A noodle stand pushing a dead man along. I think it was the other way around. The dead man was pulling the stand. But you're right about it being mysterious. I knew it. More information. That's what we need. Alright, time to get this white powder. So this must be the silk top hat Mr. Wright mentioned. Let's take a closer look. Huh? Whoa! You know what this is, Tracy? I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me. Oh, a dream. This is getting more and more suspicious. Mysterious white powder with the alleged ability to improve Detective Sky's mood. Let's go talk to that detective. The bottle has a label on it. Can you read it? Not a word. I'm not sure I speak whatever language this is written in. That's too bad. Guess we're stuck with this mysterious bottle of white powder. God. Oh yeah, I feel that. She's sure to know what that white powder is. Oh boy. Alright, the mansion? Man. People park. People park, people park. Alright, check it. Does this ring any bells? Is that- it couldn't- where'd you get that? Brought it from the office. You work at the Wright & Co. law offices, yes? Yeah, sort of. Detective Sky, how do you know my daddy? Daddy? I'm sorry, who did you say you were? No, it's all good, Dream Machine, don't worry. Tracy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter. What? Mr. Wright has a daughter? You seem shocked. Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can. Oh, thanks. You can stop by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice. Hashtag hard worker. This powder is used for detecting fingerprints. Fingerprints? I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright. White powder memories. Find any evidence with fingerprints on it? Please let me know. We'll dust for prints. Oh, she's quite the eager beaver all of a sudden. Let's check this out. I think you need more than just scientific help! Fingerprint analysis is the very basis of modern forensic science. Wasn't just talking about it leave you breathless with excitement? Oh yes, breathless. Actually, that sounds kind of interesting. Let me know if you find any evidence that might have a print or two, alright? Can I, like, use this? The label reads fingerprint powder in some strange language. How do we know for sure? What if this is really a jar for something else, like jam or honey? Why would anyone go through the trouble? Well, so the police don't find out, that's why! Public think possessing fingerprint powder is a crime. Uh-huh, I guess. That's boring. I wanna dust for prints. Maybe I need to talk. Case. The report came in late last night. The body was found much as you see now. I wonder if... Okay, mood is still touchy. And except it's a real body. But why? Why was a body pulling a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here. Well, what was the cause of death? A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol. Pistol? Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age. Unless you're a cop or a gangster. Incidentally, the victim's name was Pal Maractus. I just received the autopsy report, in fact. Oh shit. Time of death June 14 after 10 PM. Cause of death, single bullet to the right temple. I mean, really, what's up with this case? Yeah. Age 46 male, between 10:15 PM and 10:45 PM. Damage to brain resulting from bullet wound. Entry point right temple. Okay. Wait, do we... Spitting image and younger brother of Mr. Gavin. An acquaintance of Mr. Wright. I mean, really, what's up with this case? It's enough to make me want to run off pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me. Not so mysterious, actually. You should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand came from. A likely story. I didn't come here to play games, you know. Actually, we do know where the noodle stand came from. The noodle stand's owner is... It's Phoenix Wright. Look, I have better things to be doing. I'd make more progress eating snacks than listening to this drivel. We're actually investigating rather than just standing around. Yeah, I think we need to do that again. I couldn't help myself. It's Guy Eldoon. Who's the old guy? This is the proprietor of Eldoon's Noodles, Mr. Eldoon himself. He's famous in this part of town. Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. That saved me a lot of work. Thanks. The whole fucking noodle stand. What sort of person was the victim anyway? Just shove this in the magic panties. Soup. Noodle. Huh? Look at this, Apollo. Mr. Eldoon spelled his name backwards on this side. I think that says noodle. As in Eldoon's Noodles. Oh, I get it. So the name of his store is the same whether you read it forward or backwards. Yeah, I guess it would be. Well, except for the lost S. Then how about a store called Team Meat? Close, but that would be Hey Mate backwards. And what kind of store is that? A store that sells meat. It's not meat unless it's Team Meat. Salt. I love ramen, rice ball. And I also love how they're like, look, we've gone this far, localizing ramen as burgers, but like, we just can't do it this time. They're saving us. I don't think there's anything else we need to investigate. You mean, what did he do? He was a doctor. Doctor? I'm starting to see connection here. Your story. Who? Me? I'm just a supervisor for this crime scene. Detective Sky. Look at this burger truck! Did you meet it like that? I also got something, like prepared in case. I guess I might as well. Look at this photograph! Alright. Detective Sky. I was out of the country for a while. I came back to be a forensic scientist. Ooh, were you studying abroad? Something like that. Did you play Study Investigations? I was studying in Europe. Forensic sciences, mind you. But when I got back here, they threw me in criminal affairs, just like that. You just become a forensics expert in Europe. Well, I suppose that was an option, but I had a lot of favors to repay to people back here. Favors? Wasn't she in high school when she left? What? What's that look for? I was involved in an incident before I left, but Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owed them. Really? I had no idea. He's been out of the country for a while. He probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current, state of affairs. Kinda. Could you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kitaki family, yes? Wookie Kitaki. I don't know if he is the boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around. Violently. In the detention center. I see. Why was he arrested in the first place? You're a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his, by any chance? Actually, yes I am. Well, we have a witness to the moment of the crime. The witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow. Victim. Can you tell us a bit more about the victim? Oh, let's see. Apparently he's the physician at a clinic in the area. Quite well off too, from the sound of it. Clinic's name is the Maractus Clinic. Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there? What? You've been to the clinic? Yeah, the one a related issue. I told the detective about the case of the stolen noodle stand. I see. So that means Dr. Maractus stole the stand and pulled it all the way here? That would seem to be the case. But why? Don't ask me. Check it. Ah, an attorney's badge. Reminds me of when Mr. Wright was still defending. Everything I have now is thanks to him. Remember, help as many people as you can. That's your job. She's right, Polly. Let's make a difference. Is something wrong? No, nothing. I actually felt inspired for a moment there. All good. I'm gonna present the entire noodle stand. Okay. I guess maybe we can examine now. And Okonomiyaki pizza and Fuku. That's so good. And this is Mr. Eldrin's noodle stand, obviously. It does say Eldrin in big letters, doesn't it? That mark on his paper Latin there looks familiar. It's gonna be a little weird telling him, but with the corpse and all. Anyway, that wraps up 3 of our cases. That's right. Congratulations, Apollo. And leaves us with 1 case that's worse than all 3 put together. Murder. I mean, stolen noodles, pretty bad. Food tasks being placed on the ground around the stand. Apollo, I bet the victim was going to have a picnic here. I guess he could have eaten all the noodles he wanted. Don't touch those. Those are preserving the crime scene. Oh, I guess the police put these tops here after all. Love murder. This mannequin is dressed up to look like a police officer. I've seen one at the station. A mannequin in place of a body. The body of the victim has already been removed. Think the victim was the noodle stand thief? What, you think someone killed him because he stole it? Yeah. Taking care of business, little plum Kitaki style. Don't have to sound too eager about that, please. Super. Salt. Wait. Sorry. It's a knife. A shiv, to be precise. Wait. Fuck WebP. All my homies hate WebP. Shiva! Oh. Alright. Oh, Linger! The defendant, Lucky Kitaki, is the son of known gangster. The police are assuming this belongs to him. Wait, but wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Ah, look at this. There's a handprint on this ship. Handprint? Then there might be fingerprint. There might be a fingerprint. Let's investigate. Oh yeah. Right. First, choose the fingerprint you want to examine. Here's a fingerprint? Look closely at the handle. See, there's more than one fingerprint there. Cat meow. There's black spots? That's right. Pick the one you want to analyze. Okay, right, let's get detecting. Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement. First, sprinkle some aluminium powder over the print. With a press of space like this, see? The oil left by the print absorbs the aluminium powder, so you just dust it on. And blow it off. Blow? It's like whistling. You know how to whistle, don't you? Damn, I just like the other day, I got rid of the Josh Hutcherson, like, overlay thing. God damn it. Just use R and... Wow, amazing! It's like magic! Hey, I'm not a bot! Knows how to whistle, but not how to blow. Isn't it though? Right, let's give it a shot. And certainly it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with the powder. I'm pretty sure, 1 year, 8 months, holy shit! I'm pretty sure in the, like, the 3DS version, it was you had to, like, blow into it. When I was playing, I didn't have, like, the microphone feature, so I had to, like, hotkey a button. Don't mind me, just making sure. I got all of the fingerprint, you know? You never know, but there might be clues. You know? You never know. You gotta be really thorough, that's part of being an investigator. I think this will do. Oh, hold on, gotta get it. Gotta get it really good. Good. Clear. Quite impressive. Next, to match the print. The police officer had samples, so you can tell whose finger this print belongs to. It doesn't sound like as much fun as actually finding the print. Okay, pick the person whose print you think this is. You probably have a good idea whose knife this is already. Oh shit, is that the... Okay, well, I mean... Match found! So the fingerprints do belong to the defendant. Yes, isn't it amazing? The power of science. It's my life. Apollo, she's sparkling! And I'm dimming. Look sharp, spirits up. The real fight is yet to come. So many autism creatures. What a collection. Chin up, Polly. Trial hasn't even started and I'm already losing. Yippee! Can I examine other things? I want to do fingerprint stuff on everything. It's fun. A wild pack. There's gotta be a good clue or two around here. You and your trash cans. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Huh? Look! Another pair of underwear? Wow, Apollo. You're a genius at finding panties. Oh no. Triple hydrate. Triple hydrate. One. Ooh. 3. Four. Alright. Stop saying that. Wait, these aren't... They're not mine. Could these have been stolen too? Bloomers added to the court record. Distinctive bloomers, to say the least. They're pretty normal. So have you met the defendant? I gotta examine these. Oh my god. Okay, they are distinctive. These bloomers sure have a distinct design. Certainly know who they belong to at a glance. That way she doesn't have to write her name on them. Genius. I think writing your name would be easier than drawing a plum blossom. Alright, awesome. That's great. No. Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and heading over. Yeah, good idea. I need bloomers like that with like my logo on them. I don't know what good it will do. We have a witness and a knife with prints. Have I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about this? Don't worry, it's like a right tradition. Some traditions I can live without. Alright. Let's go! Could be giving you water poisoning with this one. I guess we go to the where. And then we go to detention center. I'm sorry, meeting hours for the day are all done. You have food poisoning! No! But we still have 3 minutes. I'll put in your request, but don't expect anything. Father's talking in the private room. Oh man, that sucks. Father? You mean like a priest? I mean the suspect's father, Mr. Winfred Big Wins Kitaki himself. Someone I care to meet. Die, you! You're the one on your way out, old. Ah, they're here. Ate half a tub of expired custard? Wait, oh my god, it's me! It's me! It's actually me! Yay! Yay! I need a Kitaki headband to put on my model. Oh my god. Is there a way to... Just got a better stomach. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Wow, this guy radiates power. Power. With a cute apron? It is cute. You're Rocky's lawyer. Yes sir. Well, I'm Big Wins Kitaki, fourth head of the Kitaki family. Peace. Actually, I came to speak to your son. Mr. Justice. Yes? My son's innocent. He killed no one. If he were found guilty, wouldn't be good. Capiche? Yes, I'm all about capiching. Capiche loud and clear. Gotta do more than just understand to make it. You'll learn, though. Even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life. It feels so good. It's a big idea, old man. You can't treat me like a kid no more, not now. You know, I wanted to go to the clique. I like it here. You must be Walkie? MG's not a G till he does hard time. Bizoi. What the fuck? Yeah, I love this guy. What's an apron? Don't ask. Tired pulling the needles down. That's how I want to go. You'll see. When I get out of here, things will change. Silence. My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy. Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that. You can't take me under your wing this time, old man. You heard me. I didn't need no trial. I did it. I think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Yay. Don't let me down tomorrow. Apron with me on it. So much for talking to our client. But we made so much progress today. I even found my panties. I had fun at least. Of course, the biggest mystery of all remains. How am I supposed to build a case for the trial? Oh, I almost forgot. It's time for my show. Tonight I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out. To be continued. Dave. Trial day 1? Oh shit. Yes. June 16, 9:46 AM. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Kitty kitty. Huh. Mr. Wright's not here today? He said his old foot injury was acting up. His old foot injury? What about his new one? Old injury? He was all smiles yesterday. Yes, he smiled when he said it'd be fine as long as you're there, Trucy. Yes, fine. We'll be fine. Here comes justice. I started my voice training at 5 this morning. Ooh, do some now. I want to see. Here. Huh? Oh, okay. My name is Apollo Justice and I'm fine! It sounds more like a self-mantra than voice training. Welcome to the stream! I'm fine, you know what I'm saying? Ah, good morning. Yo, sup? Hit me with a guilty verdict, G. See if I care. He's just saying this and let things go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Not really. Look, don't be running your mouth like that in here. See, that's the difference between me and you, old man. I ain't afraid of no cops. Real G's gotta keep it real till they spend some hard time in the pen. You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Sounds like they've both been voice training too, Apollo. My worst fears realized. Trial's starting and I still haven't had a real talk with my client. 10 AM. District Court, courtroom, number 4. Whoa! Court is now in session for the trial of Lucky Kitaki. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh god, it's gonna be so hard to get his voice. Because I overthink it. Ready to rock and roll. Head judge, I needed to look it up. Hair. Make it purposely bad, yeah. I'll get around to it. We've got some deep philosophical conversation. Ready to rock and roll, head judge. It's him, the guy from yesterday. He's a prosecutor? It's Mr. Gavin's brother. Long time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Are you taking a leave of absence? You know that little band I started in my free time. Thing is, we got real popular. What to say 9 to your fans when 3 of your singles go platinum, yeah? I see. To be honest, I was a little concerned. I feared that you might still be distraught over that one trial. Not to worry, Herr Judge. I wouldn't miss to stay in court for the world. This is just... Oh yeah, I can attest to that. This is what Franziska von Karma sounds like to me. This is not how Clavia Gavin sounds. It'll figure itself out. It's worth even more than my VIP passes to one of my concerts, yeah? How could I pass up a chance to see the true strength of the little boy who bested my brother? You believe in me? Thank you, thank you. It's gonna be rough this like first trial, but it was worth cancelling a show or two. Oh god, and my Australian accent mixing in with it. You know what? It's part of the experience. It's part of the Claver Gavin experience. Understood. You may give your opening statements to the court. Before that, I was thinking. The air in this courtroom not a bit serious. Here's a court of law. That's no way to get the crowd jumping, Judge. They're not supposed to jump. This is a courtroom. How to say?
Achtung, which
Achtung.
means attention.
Achtung. Don't mind me. Achtung, baby. Today we play it my way. Or? What's that noise? I should learn to play this on guitar. Sometimes you have to get on. You have to get on up in order to get down to prosecuting. What the fuck are you saying, guy? This is crazy. The victim, Pal Marakis, director of the Marakis Clinic. The Seed, People Park. He was found pulling a noodle stand. What in the world was a doctor doing pulling a noodle stand? Yes, I believe. You will only find that out by asking the defendant right here, right now. Because it's an undeniable truth that he shot the victim. What do you mean undeniable? If you were to glare at anyone, her justice, glare at the punk in the defendant's chair. This crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see. Very well. Please admit this witness to the court. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, pal. Is that you being Australian? Mate, bloody, crikey, color, big spider, emu. No, not yet. First, there's a little matter to be cleared up. Can you talk without the accompaniment? Sorry, I could see the guitar for a second. What is it, Prosecutor Gavin? The motive, her judge. Why did the little punk do it? Why did he kill the director of the Maractus Clinic? Not so fast. The defendant doesn't have to explain that. Oh, but what if the defendant specifically requests to do so, as he did this morning? I want to give a shout out to all my homies, I believe he said. What? What is right? Sounds so Australian, yeah. You always say that on stage you should hit the crowd with speed and ferocity. Sounds like you got you good, huh, Polly? Oh, case over. Guilty! Well, this is highly unusual, but the court will now hear from the defendant concerning his motive in the crime. So, you, son, are the defendant. Lucky, are you? I ain't your son, old man. You stepped to Kentucky, you best be prepared to step strong. You step to a public official, you best be prepared to step into jail. You gotta hand it to him. Lucky sure has guts. See you at the film. Bye bye. It's not his guts I'm worried about. Well then, the court will now hear testimony on the defendant's motive. From the defendant himself. I love this guy. Lucky Kitaki's truth. I'll tell you one thing, that doctor was a quacker. So I wanted to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my op something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye! So I gotta go in, get another doc to patch me up again. That was the day I done figured it out. No OG's gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his pad that night. You know what I'm saying? The face. Well, saying you're one of the victim's patients. A lot of stuff goes down when you're keeping it real on the street. True that. I tell you one thing, that dog was black. Very well, the defense may begin the cross-examination. I believe this is the first time I'm hearing about all of this. Alright, let's okay. So obviously, okay. You have to cut your yellow middle off. What are you? Okay, so he didn't do it. So I mean, this bit is probably like, you know, his motive, like his dislike for him, sure. Oh, stretch, that's a good idea. Let me see it. Dream machine. Oh my god. Oh my god, it keeps going. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy fuck. It keeps going. It keeps going. I'm stretching, I'm stretching. Is it over? Is it over? Holy shit. I'm not a butt has demands, and we better meet him. Hey Tater Tot, turn my arms 360. I don't know if they can do that. Look at touch my toes. I'm stretching, I assure you. Alright, alright. We're doing yoga. I'll stretch my hands to arms. Ah, my elbow, did you hear that? Alright. That was the day I done figured it out. Figured what out? My creaky bones. Figured it out that day, so you had no idea until then? However, yeah, I didn't notice a thing. What? You had a bullet in your chest and you didn't know? He had a bullet in his chest? I guess maybe I was meant to press all things first. Takes more than a bullet to bring me down, Holmes. How many bullets does it take? Yeah, I guess maybe I should. I should probably press on this. So you were a patient at the Miraculous Clinic for half a year ago? For what reason? I had what you might call a mark of honor. Can you explain precisely what was wrong? Had a little run-in with the Rivals family, yeah. That's when I pulled a Jack move. He's so cute! Oh! He's so cute, gunshot. Ran into an ambush. She busted cap right in me. According to my sources, you couldn't stand the stress of waiting. And ran in 15 minutes before the appointment time. By yourself. To get some yowly. Hey, I was more than a match for these guys. So you were carried to the Miraculous Clinic from there. Apparently, he was shot in the heart. Shot in the heart and he's still alive? I can catch bullets between my teeth. I never learned how to catch them with my heart. Okay, X-Machine Yowie. Yes, yes. Well, it's not just short of my thumper. You know what I'm saying? I would have been golden if it weren't for that whack jock. DeviantArt style, oh my god, yes. Lots of airbrush, like black shading and yeah. If you want to though. If you want to. Can't even take out a stupid bullet. So, as you say, the surgery was a failure. That ain't all of it, Holmes. Is he saying like homies? Or is he just saying Holmes? I feel like this guy is like just heard a lot of words and he's like, okay, that's cool. I'm gonna say that. And he's just like, holy shit, what are you saying? These homes? Okay, I see. What do you mean he just lets you go without a word? What do you think it means? It's whack, that's what. I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds bad. Sounds as though a doctor wished to hide his mistake. This is why he let the dependent go. He's a liar, straight up. He's badder G than me. So this bullet is still... You know it. I can still feel it. Right there in my chest, pressing up against my heart. Your words are like a bullet shot straight into my heart. Or something to that effect. Incidentally, that's from one of our hit singles. Oh, that sounds like a straightforward case of malpractice. Well, J-Man, but no accident, that's for shizzle. Seems that there were issues with this doctor. And putting him down was like doing the world a favor. Hockey, please consult your lawyer before saying things like that. Chin up, Apollo. Back straight. Oh, yes, thank you. But why did this mistake only come to light that day? It was found during the family health checkup. The family checkup? That was the wackest thing of all. OSG's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. I love this family. Better die young to fade away, bizoy! A relief to hear. What's a relief? Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart. If not attended to immediately, it could kill you. What? Yes, her Dr. Miraculous had knowledge planning this ticking time bombing. Knowledge that could have saved your life. No way, that's whacked. There's proof. Your checkup report. One metallic object found in your heart. How ironic that you would kill the one man capable of helping you. Okay, hold on. Check it. June 14. Metallic object found near heart. Urgent exam needed. Alright. You're almost as careless as he was. Let me save. I haven't saved for a minute. Well, now that the place is hopping, let's get this gig started. God, the voices, so many voices. We've had enough of a warm-up act, yeah? Time to hear from the witness. Rocky sure is quiet all of a sudden. I'm a little uneasy myself. Is this Gavin's strategy? Holy fuck, I forgot about this guy! So, will tell us your name and occupation. Holy fuck. He's like, Slay. The, like when you like sucking your cheeks and it's like, you pull the face. You know? Yeah, okay, anyways. My name is Wesley Stickler. By occupation, as Prophet Society largely supports a livelihood under which definition must confess to being unemployed. However, we must acknowledge the meaning of identity, which is commonly attached to this notion of occupation. Once you have accepted this reality, you can see that how confused yourself but say, but arrive to the vagueness inherent or representations of thought. By which he means to say is that he is a student. A junior at Ivy University, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, in the Department of Science and oh god, the accents! But actually, you know, it kind of works for him. Yes, in the Department of Science and Engineering. With curiosity for all things, I spend my days in rolling by. A stickler, please. Oh god, this is a nightmare. Please direct said curiosity to the case at hand today. Very well, Mr. Stickler. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the night of the crime.
vast. Quite simplistically, what I saw. However, we must understand that Homo sapiens possess two eyes, each of these designed to receive and interpret data, sending images in the form of signals to the— God. A night in the park. That night I passed through the park on my way home shortly. When I saw them, one man putting a stand, another man facing him. I saw them quite clearly. The man facing the victim was the defendant. In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand.
Just by the way, I'm doing the thing with my lips when he speaks. I gotta keep it accurate.
I shot the bullet hit the man pulling the stand front square in the forehead.
Okay, it wasn't the front, it was the side. Got you.
Was there anyone else in the park at that time? I can say with 100% accuracy that it was not.
The pistol our witness refers to is this.
The court accepts this into evidence.
Okay, 2 rounds were fired, fingerprints were wiped.
Very well, Mr. Justice, you may cross-examine the witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Trucy? Why are you staring like that at the witness? That man. I can't help but feel I've seen him somewhere before.
Okay, let's save.
Okay, so let's press on this. And there was 2 shots fired as well. Are you absolutely certain only 1 shot was fired?
Yes, of course, one shot. Why do you ask?
Pick in 1 shot. Ah, contradiction, finally. Mr. Stickler, according to the court record, the pistol was fired twice. Clear contradiction. Good eyes, Justice. You're cool. Real cool. Yeah? you really think so? Yet there's no reason why this other shot had to have been fired that night.
Really?
Voices. This pistol came from the Kitaki family mansion, yeah. I think it's not unreasonable to assume the pistol has been fired once before that night. During, perhaps, another altercation.
He's got a point.
Judging from his smug expression, I'd say Prosecutor Gavin had that answer ready before you even spotted the problem. He seems pretty confident in his testimony. We always make the biggest mistakes when we're our most confident. He's got a weak point somewhere, Apollo. Find it!
Right. But give that testimony another listen. Okay, so he was shot in the temple.
Single bullet to the right temple. So let's present that. Music stopped. Phew. That's all of it? I think I have a chance. Oh my god! That's so awesome! Is that you relaxing? I see, Herr Justice.
Oh,
Objection!
Once is quite enough, Mr. Justice.
Apollo, pace yourself! This trial's not over yet. You have to save your voice, it's gonna go hoarse. Right, look at this. If only it was look at this photograph. I'm gonna try and use the look at this photograph rather sparingly. Hopefully, like ideally in situations where it matches, like exactly, but you know.
The autopsy report. Is there a problem with the autopsy report?
Right, a problem. Problem. Yes, the problem is the location of the entry wound.
The location?
You testify that the killer shot the victim square in the forehead, did you not?
Oh, I've already determined the angle of inquiry. Allow me to explain. It's quite simple really. First, understand that when I say square, I speak not from absolute, but I mean this. For example, the reflection of a meter is well, the wavelength of the light emitted by a krypton particle, as we all know. In addition, it's a well-known fact that krypton particles are rare and invisible to the naked eye, which points to a basic fallacy in your line of reasoning, namely that— but Mr. Justice.
Yes?
What's your objection to these, krypton particle things?
This is a big time, and you're obsessed with something so small, you disappoint me.
No, I'm obsessed with something big.
I mean, there's a bigger, less nitpicky problem here.
You tell. Let's look at the autopsy report. The location of the entry wound was the right temple. Temple? Mr. Stickler, he said quite clearly that the victim was shot square in the forehead. That's a contradiction. Isn't it? It is right. Finally. Her Justice. Oh, Her Justice. Yes? Your tactics are outdated. Trying to shake the witness by objecting to trifle. Surely you haven't forgotten the fatal wound your master suffered 7 years ago. Phoenix Fright, was it? Look, I know the wound was in the wrong place according to this testimony. Nerk! What a sprite! Nerk. I try to pull a face, but it doesn't quite translate when I got a VTuber model. It's so good. Hey, her forehead. Forehead? Let us imagine you are walking through the park. Right, I'm imagining it. You see two men facing each other. They're about to kiss. One with a pistol trained on the other. What would you do, her forehead? Well, I guess I would try to stop them. I'd probably shout stop. And you, Fräulein?
Me? Well, I'd probably scream. Eek!
And you, Herr Stickler? What did you shout, I wonder? Victim turned his head at the last moment. Gulp. Oh yes, thank you for jogging my memory. It sounds like an addendum to the testimony is required. Alright. Night in the Park 2. As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. Cease this at once, you two, I cried with composure. The victim turned in the direction of my voice and a shot rang out. Ha! The sequel. Whereupon our cowardly killer and his vengeance appeared to have become frightened. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene.
Number 15.
I see, so you attempted to stop the crime. Indeed, with composure.
Well, maybe the criminal wouldn't have fired if he hadn't shouted like that.
It doesn't really matter now, unfortunately. Let us consider this new testimony, shall we? Observe the diagram. Observe this diagram! The witness, Mr. Stickler was it, stood here. He shouted, "Oh stop, please," or something of this nature. And the victim responded by looking in the witness's direction. If the killer were to have fired at just that moment, as we can see here, the bullet would have struck the right temple, as in the report. That does seem to be the case. Mr. Power Jr. in Ivy University's Department of Science. Very well, Mr. Justice, you may cross-examine the witness. Look at this photograph banned European. Oh, is the look at this photograph banned European? Oh, you mean Nickelback? Genuinely don't know. They're Canadian. Cross-examination. And I in the park too. Alright. Let's save. I don't want to save scum too much. I don't think I'll need to save scum too much, but you know, I'd rather save regularly than have to replay a bunch of stuff. Jesus that wants you to. And in the direction of my voice and a shot rang. Oh yeah. To become frightened. I'm most interested in him drawing the pistol. You didn't try to apprehend the criminal? It all happened so fast, I'm afraid I haven't the time.
Is there something about that strike he was autopolar? What? The killer was in a hurry, right? He fired the pistol and tossed it right away. According to the testimony, that's what happened, yes. In that case, I'd expect to find something that we didn't find. Find something? Find what? I'd like that contradiction. Kinda sad to see it go. Not as sad as I feel. What do we do now? At least the testimony is getting a little clearer. He's right. Maybe I can find something to use in this new testimony. Alright, let's press. So you saw a raised pistol. Weren't you frightened?
The company said most students of Ivy University know no fear. The moment I saw that pistol, my inner sense of justice compelled me to take action. It was certainly brave of you. You might have gotten shot.
You certainly were lucky. If I were in the killer's shoes, I certainly wouldn't have left a witness behind.
Oh!
Actually, it looks like he had no idea he was in danger.
Regardless, I attempted to halt the bloodshed.
So he was composed, he was chill. Are you sure both men were able to hear your voice?
They were, of course. My high, exquisite voice.
Hi!
My high, exquisite voice echoed through the park.
And the victim responded to that clarion call.
Quite.
Did you hear the gunshot at the same time as the victim turned?
Indeed, I could say about the same time, to be precise.
And the victim didn't ask you for help?
He said that he didn't have time to ask. He didn't even have time to take a single step.
I'm totally sure that the killer fired because Mr. Stickler startled him. Don't say that too loud, Trucy, please. Can you describe the killer's actions more clearly?
He seemed quite surprised, especially considering that it was he who did the deed.
Thank you. It's undergoing a lot of changes, but that's okay. You know, our voices change over time. You gotta adapt. You gotta go with the flow.
As we can see, human psychology is a tangled web indeed.
He simply couldn't believe what he had done. He shot, he panicked. A common tale, but true.
Unfortunately, before I could take further action.
Let's check the court record. So we have single bullet to the right temple. We have entry point is the right temple. yeah, he's doing his best. So, I mean, I'm looking at this like if he was pulling the cart and he turned. I mean, I'm assuming he turned like this way. But wait, hold on. Turning that way, yeah, that's your right temple. It was left at the crime scene? Oh, EP. Whoa, don't point that thing at me. Don't worry, I can handle myself around guns. Magic guns, at least. The ones the pigeons come out of. Very reassuring. Okay. So we found this knife at the crimes. He was definitely there. Lucky, I mean. Have I already pressed this? Wasn't frightened. So he wasn't at all like alarmed, like he wasn't scared. He wasn't like, this guy could shoot me. Which makes me think he wasn't holding a gun, he was holding a knife.
Think about that strike, he was autopolar? What? Killer was in a hurry, right? Fired the pistol and tossed it right away. According to the testimony, that's what happened, yes. In that case, I'd expect to find something that we didn't find. Footprints? The gun at the scene? I mean, that could make sense because obviously they wouldn't just leave the gun lying around. They'd take it in for like further like inspection and stuff. Find something. Find what? So it's something, I think, to do with this one. I'm glad I'm playing this again, because it's been, like, long enough, and, like, I don't remember all the little, like, contradictions and stuff. I remember some of the main, like, plot points, but that's, like, it. Okay. Toss the pistol aside. And there wasn't something. Let's see. Oh, fingerprints! They didn't find fingerprints! He was in a rush. Did he have time to wipe the fingerprints? Let's do that. Wait a second. Another misleading request. Get to so beholden to your own mode of discourse, you can't see how it affects you. Come again? Wait a second, you say a second. Oh, we intended to wait just that, a single second, 1/60th of a minute. That's hardly enough time to draw breath that it'll make a statement in court. Now, do you ask for a longer period of time, say 3 minutes, 35 seconds? Mr. Justice. Yes, Your Honor. Am I to understand you are objecting to the length of a second? Yes, I mean, no. Here, just look at this pistol. Doesn't have a single fingerprint on it. Oh, common employment, all the more common, I fear, by the prevalence of television. Criminals these days are loathly fingerprints. Wait, but you said the killer tossed the gun and ran. That's right. He didn't have time to wipe the gun for prints. Who is this 15-year-old child you have with you, Apollo Justice? Ooh! So there's a girl sticking it to the universities. There's a song in there. I'm not little. Then let's think like adults, shall we, Fräulein? Eh? What if the killer, the defendant, was wearing gloves? Gotta admit, I didn't think of that, Apollo. Well, please got me. Well, Mr. Justice. Could the killer have been wearing gloves? No, because of the knife. His fingerprints. The record of the murder weapon is very clear about one thing. The fingerprints were wiped, which means some trace of prints remained, which contradicts your testimony. If everything happened as you said it did, you wouldn't have had time to wipe the pistol. Oh yes. That may be, but it does not change what I saw. The killer is a defendant. He threw the other murderous weapon from his hand and fled. Oh my god! The nostrils! This guy is awesome. And this pistol was found at the scene of the crime. Strongly suggesting that this was the weapon you disposed of. That sounds solid to me. Well, head for head. Any of your precious objections? What gives, Apollo? Let's see that voice training go to work. You know, I've only recently realized something. Is voice training Apollo Justice trans another what am I saying? You know, I've only recently realized something. No matter how much you train your voice, it doesn't matter if you have nothing to say. That's deep. That's deep, Apollo Justice. What do you mean, nothing to say? Isn't it obvious from what the witness just said? Huh? Isn't what obvious? When he restated what he saw just now, he said he saw Walkie drop a murderous weapon. But that's not the same as being 100% sure of what Walkie threw away. You're right. I was just confused because a pistol was found at the scene. Poor Mr. Stickler. It must be hard to be so perfect and yet so wrong. We have the witness, a man concerned with truth. Love this guy. Well, he said I'm quite offended. While it is indeed true that once in my youth I wrote a love letter in my own blood that was seized by the teacher and posted on the blackboard for all to see, and I felt that their Polish poor might well be picked my name is, yet they should have wrote a love letter in his blood. What we can say for certain is that the witness saw the killer throw something. Does the defendant have anything to say about this?
Well, what if what he threw wasn't a pistol? Then it had to be something else. At least one person on the defense team seems to be sinking. I like that smile off your pretty face, Gavin! Was this in the original as well? Like, is it always... Like, I know about that this is the first time I felt this way with a man thing. But like, holy shit. Okay.
Perhaps you can inform the court as to the nature of this something else. What did the killer throw away before fleeing the scene?
The knife.
Is that a sword? I saw one of those on the late night movie last night.
Great, a sleep-deprived judge. This knife was found at the scene of the crime, with the defendant's prints on it.
His prints?
This single piece of evidence proves two important things. One, that what the defendant threw down wasn't a pistol. Two, that the defendant wasn't wearing gloves.
Indeed.
Oh, her forehead? You're forgetting two other things you've just proven.
Huh?
One, that the man that the witness saw was the defendant, Mr. Wakikitaki. Two, that the defendant was holding a knife with the intent of harming the victim.
Oh. Indeed.
Never underestimated Gavin, it's a lesson here.
This court is of the opinion that our witness is fond of making assumptions. And that might, I believe, it would behoove us to hear about what really occurred. With less assuming, please. It is always the same with you people. Mark left the house on foot, and 5 minutes later his brother left after him. How long would it take for Mark's brother to catch up with him? Assuming that Mark never had to stop for a traffic light. Assuming, yes, that's what I said. Assuming. As if that were a probable situation at all. Yet here you are, assuming that my assumption is no better. What this court assumes is that the witness will testify as to what happened after the shot was fired.
I love this guy. This guy's great. I really love this guy. From shot to call.
I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else.
Why didn't you chase the killer?
He was, as you say, a killer. Of course, I could have run him down, yet what would he have done when cornered? That day it takes more than aptitude for solving quadratic equations to know that.
Did the testimony earlier not prove the defendant's presence at the scene? And do we not also now know that there was no one else there? It seems clear that we have our killer. Does it not?
Does it not, Mr. Justice?
I'd better find a way to take this testimony down quick. Alright. Could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Or could I simply leave the scene in good conscience? I use my cell phone to call the police. What cell phone is this? Wasn't your first thought to call an ambulance?
You can be certain that I have dabbled in medicine. The injury I witnessed, nearly a single shot to the head, was to result in death. Ergo, there was no need for me to call an ambulance. Oh, your perfect syllogism. Your proof in 3 parts. Exquisite, simply exquisite.
Actually, it looks like he's going to cry. 10 minutes later, I saw him out.
Hold it.
Can you tell us in detail about these 10 minutes?
I stood in a state of heightened awareness. Anything could happen at any moment. Anyone could appear from any direction.
Is that all?
No one came. Nothing happened at all. I saw no one but witches was there. I saw nothing. But at night, it's not hard to think there would be few people around in the park.
We just stood there, watching? Not much to go on there. Lucy, if you've got something to say, by all means say it. This witness is way too self-assured. There's gotta be a weakness somewhere in this testimony. Is she being quiet? Cause... Oh. Alright, when was
When was Phoenix hit by a car? Hmm. We'll press everything. Where did the killer run? At that time, it was clear the killer hadn't noticed. Naturally, he ran into the opposite.
That would mean he ran in the opposite direction from the Kitaki mansion. I forgot how to say that already. Don't even think about pointing out that he was going away from his home. All he had to do was look back once he was out of sight. How did he know that's where I was going? So, okay. Was certainly composed for someone who had just witnessed a killing.
If one is to devote one's life to the pursuit of science, one must never flinch at the sight of a little blood. Not be so moved by a carefully discovery that one drops one's flask upon the labyrinth. Oh,
cool answer. Very cool. And nothing strange about how he acted. See, looks like she has something to say. Can't find a single problem with that testimony. Had enough at last, her forehead. Maybe it's time to back off a bit.
I mean, no. Never back down, never what?
And still has some questions that demand answers, Your Honor.
Your opinion, Prosecutor Gavin?
I'll let him play attorney until he's satisfied, I say. I will amuse myself by composing my next smash hit in my head. I will retreat to my mind palace.
Very well, you may continue with the cross-examination and the composing.
Trucy, are you gonna say anything? Trucy, I need you. Trucy, please. One of us has glamorous careers. We'd like to get back to this month, her forehead. Don't have enough to put Rocky away yet. Should I back off for now?
No.
You have your cell phone. Looking for colon M. But it was. Okay, maybe I will back off. What then? There's nothing fishy about that testimony at all.
It appears there are no objections to the witness's current testimony.
There are many number of ways to explain the lack of prints on the pistol, I assure you. Perhaps the killer really was wearing gloves which wiped the previous user's prints off. Then, after the deed was done, it fell out of his pocket as he was throwing the gun away. A mistake befitting of a small-time punk, in my opinion.
Oh. No! Noodles! It seems we've come to the end of the line here.
No. That can't be all. How unfortunate. It seems that you were cut out to stand on the same stage as me. Were you, her forehead?
I believe this brings the cross-examination to a close. This court will now declare a verdict for the defendant, Rocky Kitaki.
Hold it. Eek! Sorry. Trucy?
Nobody move. What's the meaning of this? Who are you?
There'll be no verdict in this court. Not yet. Wait, are you one of the Kitakis?
The Kitakis? You mean the notorious gangsters? If you don't want to see me give the pretty little girl a new smile, do as I say. Return the court for 20 minutes. What? This court will not bow to pressure from the likes of...
A judge. I see little point in further aggravating this gentleman.
Oh. Recess, 20 minutes. Oh, I promise you, you'll regret it. But wait! How did he disappear so fast?
Come to the defendant lobby, Apollo.
I suppose I have no choice but to join for a 20-minute recess. Airlift, catch up, mysterious man. To be continued. Ooh. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it here for today.
Thank you all for coming along.
I will probably stream tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you very much. I hope you had a good time. I'm really excited to play more. I'm loving playing this. I really like this game. So yeah, thanks for coming along. And I'll see you in the next stream. Have a good day or night, everyone. Bye bye.